Welcome back, everybody. It's Lauren McLaughlin, Dominic Catalano, and Dave Fleming once again, the voices of the Chicago Open APP Tour. Very exciting stuff. We are just about to get into our... So is this the consolation bracket finals?
So this is
What do we call this?
This is the match to get into the bronze medal match.
Gotcha.
Winner goes into bronze and earns money. Loser
finishes fourth.
Fourth place loses. We have Sarah Ansberry and Steve Deacon, their first appearance on center court. Very happy to have them. They have battled their way. They got knocked out first round, and have battled their way all the way back to here, which you love to see. And they are taking on Riley Newman and Callie Smith here.
1-15 too, everybody.
One game to 15. And then there might be a tiebreaker, correct?
No.
No tiebreaker?
No.
Oh, okay.
Nope.
I didn't know if this was the...
No, the gold medal
that's
match.
the gold
Yeah.
if whoever won the first time, etc.
And it being the head pickleball hour, we have Steve Deacon and Sarah Ansberry, both head players, on the court.
Yes, we do. What a coincidence.
Boy, that worked out well.
That worked out very well.
2-0-2 is our score here. Ooh, that sailed long. It is very gusty here. If people have not heard us talk about that, if you can't see it on cameras, very windy, very gusty, so that has been a major factor in...
Wow. Deacon's looking at every part of Mother Nature, and including the Canadian part.
Oh, dynamite drop in there.
Oh. Nice.
And that one kind of knocked Callie's dink down.
Make sure and share this stream again now that we're into part 2 for the day, guys. We'll have all of our medal matches coming up here after these are done. So you're not going to want to miss any of that action.
Every match after this on our court will be a medal match.
0-4-2 is our score. Yes, this is also Steve Deacon's first time back in the country since COVID hit, so we are very excited to have him here at the Chicago Open.
And first tournament with the head paddle
during
since joining
Team Head.
Hour.
All head all the time. 4-1-1.
Wow, scramble point there if I've ever seen one. Mark that time down, Lauren.
Yes.
Great.
I'm sorry, there was a bee antagonizing me during that point.
Well, the bee and yourself missed a great point, and then
I'm very upset.
pickleball does not allow 2 great points in a row ever.
All right, we got a timeout here. Jigsaw hydration break for Sarah and Steve. What do you guys think? How are they going to slow down this train of Newman Smith?
Riley just literally, they called timeout. He dropped his paddle and almost sprinted to his water bottle because he wanted to get over, get his drink, and get back on the court. I mean, him and Callie are kind of wound up right now.
Especially guys 1-15. Sometimes you get off to a slow start, throw away the first game. You still got 2 out of 3. There's nothing else. So you got to, you're starting to figure out, all right, the wind is a factor. We're going to switch sides here in a minute. Can we get to 8-4, 8-5 so that it's, a reasonable number when we switch?
So you say a game to 15, it gets late real early.
This is a big battle for the Wizard right here.
6-1-1.
Yeah, I felt
Wizard
it.
death.
I felt Wizard death
Death
coming
to
there.
the timeout Wizard.
Yep.
You're looking at a team that's kind of rolling right now.
Oh, the wind. Ooh. Nice.
Oh, wow. I mean, a lot of times with Riley, it's not pretty technique-wise, but if it works, it works, right?
Absolutely.
Like that last dig wasn't pretty, but it was perfect.
hate to see it.
So I'm just thinking with Sarah and Dave. Dave is trying to win these battles, right? With
Steve, you mean?
I was like,
Steve.
who's Dave?
Yeah.
Steve.
Yeah, Steve.
Steve is
Thank
trying
you.
to win
Yeah.
these battles with Riley and Callie. It's just not working. The game plan needs to be adjusted.
Yep.
We need to think about maybe getting into some longer rallies
Yep.
and work some points to get your attackable ball.
And he's got a partner who is the ultimate
Yes.
table setter in Sarah.
All right, it is 8-1-2 after our side switch at 8. We'll see if that makes a difference, especially given the wind. Just in. Steve was hoping the wind was taking that
Yep.
out. Nine, 1-2.
And it's kind of just what we're talking about. You know, it's just not the attackable ball he wants to attack at that moment.
Especially with the wind. It's
Mm-hmm.
All right, 10-1-2. Oh, Steve. We should also mention, of course, if you're just joining us, we have Riley Newman and Callie Smith taking on Steve Deacon and Sarah Ansbury. And Steve and Sarah will both be joining us next weekend in Atlanta for our APP Atlanta Pro exhibition. So tune in next weekend as well.
And there's Riley's
Deacon.
birthday gift for this match to Callie. It is Callie's birthday, everybody.
Woo-woo. Man, I was going to say Steve Deacon was doing some Riley Newman-esque defense on that point, though. My goodness.
Twelve, 1-2 here. Oh. Riley trying to will
Yes,
that
he
one
did.
over. Jump,
Him
push, blow it over.
and Adam are famous for
Yes.
that.
1-12-1. This is just one game to 15 to go to the bronze medal match.
See, these are the points where Steve and Sarah need to get into.
Yep.
Need to get into these points.
Elongate these points.
Yes.
Wow.
What a point.
Write that one
Great.
down.
Yeah.
That was nice. Callie
Great.
hung in there with 3 attacks right at her and was able to
Mhm.
set it back in the kitchen.
Sarah tried to dictate something there. Callie was ready. Very nice there by Steve. Staying patient.
Yep.
Stays within himself right there. You know, Steve's just as good and can keep that ball low. Stay in that dink. Let it come naturally.
Yep.
3-12-2.
Good drive.
Pretty volley out in front. Don't need to swing at it. Block it into
Mhm.
the open court. Happy freaking birthday.
Nice spot. Nice and low there.
Great drive by Riley. Kind of saw Sarah back.
Yeah.
13-4-1. This will be game match point here. It seems inevitable that Riley and Callie will be moving on to our bronze medal match here. Just wide. Good call by Sarah there, watching that one. (14-4-2).
Wow.
Happy birthday to you, Callie.
Yes, there it was.
I mean, big props to Steve Deacon and Sarah Ansbury battling back through the entire consolation bracket to make it here. Quite the feat indeed. Very impressive. But, of course, going into the bronze medal match here is Riley Newman and Callie Smith, which I think we called first thing this morning that we'd probably see them at the end, which we are indeed. We're going to take a quick break here in a minute, but thank you so much for joining us, guys. Once again, we are back up here at the APP Jigsaw Health Chicago Open. I'm Lauren McLaughlin with Dominic Catalano and Dave Fleming. We'll be bringing you all the medal matches as we move forward. Dom's going to be in the studio chatting with our winners real quick, and then we're going to be back with the gold medal senior mixed. We're still in mixed, not men's, with our gold medal match for senior pros. So do not go anywhere. We'll be right back.
Having a tough time getting better? Our 3-day Level Up Pickleball camps feature a low student pro ratio and offer personalised training from the best pros in the game. Level Up will take you full circle through the point building process by teaching proper stroke mechanics, positioning and winning game strategies. Each camper also receives a personalised before and after video, an instructional manual, product discounts and more. Discover how good you can be with Level Up Pickleball Camps. Visit us today at leveluppickleballcamps.com.
Go again, until you strike just right, until the ball sings, until the other guy blinks, until the court's clear, and the sun sets, until you see it in your sleep, and wake up swinging. Go again, till you can't miss, until you can't lose. Go again, and again.
All right, guys, I'm back in the booth with Callie Smith and Riley Newman after their win over Sarah Ansbury and Steve Deacon to put them into the bronze medal match. We had said after you guys played Simone and Ben that we were pretty confident in the booth that we were going to see you guys again. Now it puts you in the bronze medal match against Kyle and Jesse. Going into this match, you're playing Steve and Sarah, who lost their first round match. They come all the way back and they're battling through the consolation bracket. They were kind of hot coming through because they had won like 5 matches in the bottom half. What are you going in as a game plan against a team that's coming in pretty warm and pretty hot through that bottom half?
I mean, we know that they're going to have a lot of confidence coming in, but also you know, after 5-6 matches in the back draw, their legs are gonna start feeling it. So if we just came out with a lot of intensity, a lot of fire, that I feel like we could calm and relax their intensity out. And I think Callie did a great job. She had some nice drives to set up the match, and went from there. It's great.
Yeah, it seemed like you guys came out hot right at the beginning. It was like 5-0, 6-1. They call a timeout, and I pointed out, they call that timeout. Riley, you dropped your paddle, almost sprinted over to grab your water bottle, get a sip of water, and come right back on. It was like, okay, timeout, who cares? I'm going to get a drink, I'm coming back, I don't want to leave the court. You know, with you and Callie, is that kind of what you guys were thinking? Because Callie, you did the same thing.
We were ready to win.
We didn't want to wait on the sidelines. We wanted to get right back out there.
No, it seemed like you didn't want to waste any time, right?
No.
Okay. So moving forward, you got Kyle and Jesse coming up after this match. What are you kind of thinking now? You got a gold medal match for the seniors, so you're going to sit a little bit. Are you going to kind of strategize? What are you guys going to do in between here to kind of get yourself ready? Yeah,
I think we'll have some electrolytes in us. We'll have some water, and then we're going to really just go over the game plan. Callie's been playing well the last match, so we'll just try and continue the momentum, and we'll figure out kind of what's going to work in this next match and what shots we can play.
All right, well, Callie, thank you for all your encouraging words this time around. She kind of handed over everything to Riley. Riley took over.
He's the lead here.
Trying to give her a rest, right? But thank you guys. Hopefully we'll see you guys back in here again. Congratulations.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Is the speed and the power there, the consistency there, so then you can make every shot you can at every level.
Overall, I mean, I feel like I have plenty of feel, plenty of consistency as I'm hitting drops from the baseline.
That's probably the biggest thing for us is we need that consistency, like a big sweet spot.
Right.
And this Vanguard, holy cow.
The speed that I get with this paddle when I'm on the run is out of this world.
Game changer.
To another level.
Slightly favored backhand. Much hand-eye coordination.
My favorite paddle is the V520. It's more of a control paddle, which is great for my game because I'm certainly known as more of a defensive player, but it's still great for hitting a hard serve and drive the ball well. From the transition area and from the kitchen, go ahead and drive it at me. I'm ready to block it into the kitchen. I can roll it, or I can slice it. Either way, I feel like it's gonna go in. With the soft feel of the paddle, I can dink all day. So go ahead and try it out, dink me.
If you like to dink, then Pickleball Magazine has what you're looking for. Our bi-monthly print publication will help you become a better player with instructional tips, drills, and articles from the top teaching pros in the sport. And you'll become a healthier, stronger player with psychological, nutritional, and wellness advice from experts in their fields. Finally, if it's product reviews or the latest news, we have that too. To learn more or to subscribe today, go to pickleballmagazine.com.
We are back, guys. We are about to witness our mixed senior pro division gold medal match here between Scott Moore and Yvonne Ting. Scott is in the white hat. Yvonne is in the blue shirt against Dave Weinbach and Gina Salento. Dave, of course, in the red hat. Gina in the black hat. So this should be a great match here. Happy to get these senior pros in this gold medal match here on center court. Of course, Scott Moore, spoke with him earlier today. He is one of our co-hosts of this APP Chicago Open this weekend, along with Frank Anthony Davis. Fad, as he's affectionately known to all of his fans. So we are just tracking down a ref, I think, for this match, and then we'll get started. So, Dave, as the only senior pro at this table right now, give us some insight into these players, sort of the draw that they came through. What do we have to look forward to here?
Yeah, this is going to be great. They have not played today, so this is not a rematch. Earlier today, Linda Thompson and Joe Frasca beat Scott and Yvonne in a very tightly fought battle, so they then met again in the bronze medal match, and Scott and Yvonne were able to win that one to get their spot here. So our bronze medalists, well earned today, are Joe Frasca and Linda Thompson, so congratulations to them. What you're going to see here is two of the best senior pros. My biggest competition when I'm playing the Dave Weinbach still plays a lot of, I'll call them regular pro events. The tremendous players that we've watched all day today. Scott and Yvonne have played a lot together, have played very well together, have matches together this year. So they'll be very familiar with the expectation of each partner. And then I'll let you, Dom, walk us through the other two players on the court.
So the other two players, no stranger to pickleball, Dave Weinbach.
Of course.
The Badger is teamed up with Gina Salento. I've actually known Gina now for about 4 years. Nice. She has friends that live in the Naples, Florida area, and she would come down that area and started playing pickleball and kind of mixed in with our group, and at that time she was about a 4.0, 4.5, and it kind of took off when she went back home to Wisconsin and started playing with Dave all the time. And she plays with Dave a lot up there, so they're very familiar with each other, lives in the same area, and she is also teaching up in that area now too. So not a lot of people know who Gina is, but if you don't, you do after this tournament so far.
If you don't know,
after this
now
day,
you know.
That's right, and they're going to know who she is after this match too. So I'm looking forward to seeing what she can do against two of the best seniors out there with Scott Moore and Yvonne Ting.
Yep.
Absolutely, and of course, guys, we're here at the APP Chicago Open, and hope you guys have been loving the stream put on by No Smoke Productions. Kyle Salenko behind the curtain all day.
The man.
And another first for No Smoke. First of all, not only did we debut first the split screen action, we got a slow-mo replay. We're the first production now to have flipped the sides of the court with our cameras when we were down for our break. You'll now notice, if you were watching earlier today, that our close-up cam and kitchen cam are now on the opposite side of the court.
Hold on 1 second.
What's
There's
happening?
a referee standing right in front of our camera.
He's going to need to move.
He can't stand there.
He didn't know we switched the cameras. Well, it
No,
looks like
we
we're
have
rocking
two.
we're a two-ref system here going into these medal matches. Ooh, long there.
And the seniors are coming out just firing.
Coming out swinging.
Exactly.
Yvonne comes over and goes, "That's the senior game."
Just coming out swinging. Love it.
So apologies right now, guys. We do not have a kitchen cam.
We will. We'll figure it out. We'll sort it out. Big shout out, of course, to our refs all day that are helping us out here at the Chicago Open. Our group of certified refs with USA Pickleball.
So that's Yvonne's game. And it is very effective. She's going to play tremendous with the backhand cross court. She's going to stay on that right side of the court. Scott loves to have the big forehand in the middle to clean it up. And
the wind got that
the
one.
Wind. So one of the steadiest, most crafty players on the senior tour.
1-0-1, Yvonne and Scott serving. Oh, that wind is making a big factor.
Yeah.
You got, as a player, it's got to be so frustrating when it's something out of your control. You know, you got to just do what you can do. But
it is, but mentally it needs to get blocked out because you have to understand that you, your partner, and the other team are playing in it. So it's not just you. It needs to be blocked out. You need to have that mentality of what wind? Just play.
Yep, the wind blows on both sides of the court, so gotta settle in.
That's a nice shot there by Gina.
Good for Gina. She's, you know, as you mentioned, moving up, playing with a lot. This is a gold medal match that's lots of pickleball fans across the world, as we've seen, are watching.
Yeah, she seems just a little tight. And again, that wind too is pushing that ball this way.
That's a tough combination, and I'm sure she'll settle in here any minute.
Nice. We got a comment from Clifford Chu who said, "Is this an all paddle tech match?" It is indeed.
It is indeed.
They are, of course, one of our sponsors of the APP Tour as well. We are we're in the head sponsored portion of our stream today. Official shoe wear of the APP.
Coming in, we're at 0-6-2.
And this, just to be clear, is 2 out of 3. Guys, I know you just watched a match to 15. Scott throws the hand up in the air. We're up 6.
Apology.
We're up 6-0. Sorry, not sorry.
(6-0-2) is our score here in Game 1 of this gold medal match, mixed senior pro division.
There's a ref with a scoreboard and all 4 players. No way that played over there. All right, so we're at 6-0-1 here. Dave and Gina are coming out of the winner's bracket. So that being said, if Scott and Yvonne win this 2 out of 3, there will be one more match, or one more match to 15.
Correct.
Because that would be Gina and Dave's first loss, if that happened. Yvonne's so good at digging balls out. I mean, she's so solid. We have a timeout here by Dave and Gina. So this Jigsaw Health hydration break. What are you looking for, Dave, that Gina and Dave need to do to get out of this kind of this little bit of a struggle that they're dealing with here in the beginning of the first game?
Yeah, I mean, I think new elements, new stage for Gina, and well earned to get here today. And I think now, that's a good timeout. Just like, look, settle down. We're gonna be just fine here. We're gonna take advantage of the opportunity we have here, and let's find some points that where Gina feels comfortable, and we set everybody up the way we want it. Let's find the places that make Yvonne uncomfortable. Let's try and find Scott's backhand and get him to not just sit there in the middle and dominate with the forehand.
Yeah. (8-0-1). Timeout, Wizard.
It's
pretty dominant today.
It's dominant.
It's pretty dominant today.
I think it's 22-2. It's a good percentage.
Gina just clipping that tape.
Yep.
That's a nice shot by Dave. Great roll. And they're on the board here. Who hit that?
Scott
both
barely
both
hit
of
it.
them.
Yeah. Taller, longer reach got to that one. So that's a great job by Gina. Yvonne, is going to hold the backhand. So, so most of the time we talk about a right-hander hitting the right side of their body. In Yvonne's case, you want to find that left hip to left shoulder. Gina executed that perfectly there.
Yvonne might have saved one there.
Might have.
That's a great shot by Dave.
Yep. And the paddle is down for the timeout.
So scores 4-8-2. So they cut halfway into it. So that's a good little margin there. Scott and Yvonne kind of catching on to that. Want to call a timeout and kind of slow this train down and see if they can kind of get back on track here. They were very dominant going up 8-0. And now Dave and Gina have cut that lead in half pretty quick.
Yeah, and sometimes, especially in their case, they're coming from the winner's bracket. So you've got to win something. You can win 2 out of 3. You don't even need to win the first game. You can win the next 2. But just mentally, geez, they can't be that much better than us, are they? So this will be huge for their confidence as they go forward here, and will enable, I think everyone sort of has a sense for where the wind's at now, and I think will they be able to get all the way over this mountain? I don't know, but it's definitely going to help them for the rest of this particular match, no question about it.
For sure, for sure. Back in 4-8-1. Oh. The timeout wizard didn't work.
It did not. It got Scott a forehand.
Yeah, it got what he wanted.
Yep, 3-22.
It's a great shot at the feet by Scott.
Scott and Yvonne haven't scored for a bit here, so this is kind of an important couple of service points here for them. Let's see if Scott brings out his backhand serve here into the wind just to try and mess up the return. Sure does.
Yep.
And
there it is, right on cue, Dave. Like you know what you're talking about over here. I love it.
What?
Dave knows what he's talking about.
I was gone for 2 seconds and I come back and we're talking about Dave knows what he's talking about?
That's right. Oh.
Nope.
I don't know what the no was there. That was
clearly
going to be in.
10-5-2. Game point here.
There's that
that's
forehand.
a great shot by Yvonne right there.
Yvonne, just a nice little tug just to make sure.
End game one there. It's
All
a very
right.
nice game for Scott and Yvonne. Came out very dominant, hit a little bump in the road, but kind of finished that off there.
All right. So, guys, we'll be back in just a minute with our game 2, of course. And then we got our head hour that we're in currently. And what do we need to see for game 2?
I think you're going to see a much tighter game here. So, after that 8-0 start, which obviously you can't discount, it was 5-3 Dave and Gina. Okay. We understand that Yvonne is getting everything back when it's on her backhand side, and it's going to be at a nice angle. Is that still a factor. The wind is different on the other side, so can she still carve that in there? Is Dave going to play a much more aggressive second game here? He did not play an aggressive game there. Gina certainly settled in and started finding her rhythm. You know, Scott and Yvonne are going to go, okay, we had a little blip in the middle, as Dom just said, but I would be feeling pretty good if I was those two coming out of that. You know, we got out of that and then rattled off 3 points to get their confidence back up where they want it.
Yeah, I think you're right. Dave needs to just kind of be a little more aggressive here.
Yep.
Insert himself, poach a little more, force them to go behind him.
Yes.
If they go behind him, okay, so be it. Let them fix it.
Good aggressive move from Scott right out of the gate.
If you leave it in the middle, he's going to attack it. It's just so the precision of where you put the ball when playing against him is critical.
Scott.
Great resets by Yvonne. If you're just joining us, this is our mixed senior pro gold medal match between Scott Moore and Yvonne Ting and Dave Weinbach and Gina Salento.
That's a great
There
attack
you
by
go.
Gina.
Yep.
One.
Yvonne just wind up windmill action on the overhead.
Yeah, it looked like Dave changed his mind from a drop to just sort of drove it and.
Yeah. He was there. Again, he got what he wanted.
A little more pop than I think he thought coming from Yvonne's paddle there. They should all know the pop. They're all paddle tech. My. That was about as sincere as Scott's apology in the first game.
Yeah.
All right, it is 1-1-2. Yvonne Ting serving. Our resident lefty.
So
Nice
there's
spot.
two things there. You saw Dave sneaking in, and he left it there for Scott. Now Scott went to the two-hander, and he attacks with the two-hander, as you saw there, and went up the line. Really nice ball.
That's just, I mean, Yvonne just putting on a
It's-
clinic on resets. You know, that backhand reset from her is incredible. Dave's making
Damn
comments
it.
about it.
Yeah. Good rep on the return there.
1-3-1 here. Game 2. Game 1 went to Yvonne and Scott.
It's a nice drop by Dave there. It's hard to take a ball that's coming down the line and for her to redirect that at her feet across court.
Let
Especially in this wind, judging that just right.
Yeah.
2-3-1. This is game 2. A little wide there. We are getting close to 400 people watching, at least on Facebook. We're also streaming on YouTube as well right now, so check that out. But let's keep ramping it up here. Get everyone watching for this great Senior Pro gold medal match. And after this, we're going to have our regular Pro gold medal match on center court as well. Don't go anywhere. 3, 2, 1.
Just missed.
Yep.
Again, that's the wind is pushing the ball that way towards us, towards that sideline right there.
Saw when Yvonne's on the forehand side, more likely to drive the ball she did there than she had to chase it because of the wind that you just talked about, Dom.
Mm-hmm.
side out there.
See if Dave and Gina can get some momentum. They've just been one at a time. Maybe they had that one run in the middle, but they were down 8 at the time.
It's 2-4-1 right now.
Oh, God.
Little grunts out of both our gentlemen out here.
Mm-hmm.
And now, when you talk about timeouts, Scott will never take any back to Colorado. So
no,
if
he
he's
won't.
got any reason, he doesn't like, he doesn't want the Dave Weinbach show to get going with the yelling and the balls flying everywhere and talking to everybody. So that's you've got to settle that down, because that can become a wave. And I like the timeout there. They're in the lead, and yet
and they did win game 1 as well.
Right. So he sees the bigger picture here, which is even if they were lucky enough to win this game, there's still more work to be done here.
Yep. All right. So if Scott and Yvonne win this, will they then go to the tiebreaker?
No,
or they are the they came
no,
through
that
the
is
winners?
correct.
Yeah.
They will go.
Oh,
we
they
will
will.
go to a game to
Okay.
15.
Yes.
All right. Excellent. Just for anyone that wasn't sure who came up which bracket.
That was Dave and Gina have not lost today.
All right. It is 3-4-1. Gina and Dave serving after this jigsaw hydration break.
Vaughn hits Randy
The
with the
Wizard.
ball.
The Wizard didn't
No, the
work.
Wizard and Scott are not friends.
He's done. The Wizard's left. He went home, guys. Done for the day. Nice cut. Good spot by Scott.
Yep.
Four, 4-2.
Just pulled it a little bit. Again, that's the way Dave's trying to hit that cross court. I get that, but that's where the wind's coming from.
Yep.
So it's going to knock that down.
Absolutely right.
5-4-1.
The two of these guys going after each other.
Scott knows that should have gone straight ahead, and the point would have been over.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's
Good
not
night,
coming
Marianne.
back. A Marianne.
Oh, middle name came out.
Ooh.
No, it's just one word.
Oh,
Marianne.
Marianne. Okay. Well,
Like Gilligan's Island, Marianne.
Okay.
Oh, we got another jigsaw hydration break here.
Interesting. Okay.
Why are we interested? What's interesting about this, Dave?
Because it's 4-all, and if anything crazy happens the rest of this game, we're out of timeouts. So I talk about I want you to not keep them in your pocket.
But you can't buy them back.
They are not for sale.
No.
So we'll see how this works out. Obviously, the Wizard and Scott have not been getting along either, but I just think Scott needed to collect his thoughts here and settle into this match. But I personally would not have used the timeout there just because something can happen. Like we saw, Riley earlier used a timeout just purely for getting his breath because he ran about a quarter of a mile on a couple points in a row. The Wizard is
Wizard's back. The Wizard likes Scott now. That's the half Wizard. Can we get a full Wizard here?
We'll see.
It's a hard full Wizard when it's on one.
The answer is yes.
Yeah, you said it before.
When it came off Gina's paddle, I knew what was about to happen.
Susan.
God. Sorry, America and England and the world.
Yes.
4-4-2.
That's a good shot by Gina. She chicken wing Scott there. Right at his right shoulder. It's perfect spot.
Holding the backhand there, so if you can get it there in that scenario, when he doesn't have time to see the forehand like she did there, beautiful ball.
Been at fourth here for a minute. Oh.
It's a good shot by Dave.
Yep.
Kind of a semi-attack. Forced Yvonne to hit it.
5-4-1. Ooh, the wind. Oh, nice. Well, it hit Dave, but it was in regardless, so the outcome is the same.
Hit me.
No.
5-4-2. Oh, it's real gusty. Real
that
gusty.
ball was headed for the sideline by Yvonne, end up on Scott's forehand.
Yeah.
The wind is pretty much
because we talked
almost
about
directly in Dave and Gina's face.
Talked about Dave being more assertive. It's hard for him to get that drop all the way across court to Yvonne into the wind when he's having to run over so far.
Oh. Good effort there by Gina. It's caught the top of the tape. Five, 5-1.
Oh, that's great
Nice
hands by
job by
Scott. Yep, absolutely.
Beautiful.
If you're just joining us, this is the gold medal match for our senior pros here in mixed. First game went to Yvonne Ting and Scott Moore, who are currently serving, to Dave Weinbach and Gina Salento. Oh, man. Scott. A lot of yelling from Dave on that one.
Dave yelling at Scott, no, not off the net.
Nice. Not fair, man.
7-5-1, Scott and Yvonne. I feel a bit of a momentum situation happening. Oh. It was called out. Scott asked the ref if he saw it, and the ref said he could not overrule it. So that is called out. On that very close sideline there. 7-5-2. Oh, my.
There's the classic Dave.
Yeah.
There's the crowd play.
Yeah.
Yelling at Gina, don't you dare touch that.
5-7-1.
These are smart cross court. If he's going to really try and take those thirds, he's got to push it back to her across the wind like you talked about before, Dom. That's a really hard third when he cuts them most of the time. So you saw him drive it there, which will drive, obviously, through the wind.
That's a great job of dinking by Gina there. I think if Dave's going to do that, like you said, you know, Dave, is that when he can hit that, I'd rather see him hit the third, drive the third, and then come in and drop the fifth from a closer standpoint.
And if anyone was unaware, Scott Moore's a tall gentleman.
With long reach in the middle.
Those lanky, long arms do not leave anything attackable near Scott Moore. You're not going to like the outcome.
Oof.
That's just great hands by Scott.
Yep. I like the idea of going behind him on the backhand there, making him reach. It's not going to hurt you over there, but surprised with how well that ball came back and deep. It wasn't attackable at all.
Oh. What did I say about that?
So Yvonne hit that and gave up on it.
Yes.
I think Gina saw her give up on it, and so she did. It clipped the net and dropped over, and Gina wasn't ready for it.
And because of that, we have a Jigsaw hydration break here with a score of 9-6-1 when we come back. Yvonne Ting and Scott Moore leading right now in Game 2 against Dave Weinbach and Gina Salento. This, of course, is our mixed senior pro gold medal match. We actually have the pro bronze medal match going down a couple courts that we're looking at right now between Riley Newman and Kelly Smith. They're playing against Kyle Yates and Jesse Irvin. The winner of that, of course, will be going up against Ben Johns and Simone Jardim on center court here after this match is done and they're done playing over there. So as I mentioned earlier, we have Andrew Gilman is with us, a lovely sports reporter who's been covering the tournament today and will be all weekend. He's putting some little behind-the-scenes stories on our APP Tour Facebook page, so make sure and scroll, check that out, follow and like the page so you can keep up on everything that we're doing and check out some of those extra little tidbits of our players and what's been going on here at the Chicago Open.
That's one of those times as a partner you go, thank you, because Vaughn had something juicy, and Dave did a nice job of not only just getting that back, but turning it into an attack.
That's a great setup. Good finish by Gina.
Timeout Wizard came strong there.
6-9-1.
Great job by Scott again. You leave it in the middle. He's waiting. He wants it, and has a nice job of angling out that next winner. Didn't have to hit it hard. Just hit it right down. No chance to get that back for Dave. That was a sweet roll.
Did you see Gina's roll?
I saw it. That was sick.
Was that try a winner roll?
That was
there?
like what we called in tennis, like the buggy whip, when you just really run a tennis ball up the strings. There's no strings on that paddle. That was nice, Gina.
Gosh, I am learning so much from you, Dave.
Buggy whip. Oh, foot fault.
Oh, the push off. So we saw that at our first stop on the bus tour, the Jigsaw bus tour,
in Grand Rapids,
where people were pushing off. So the call there, guys, is if you push off the kitchen line to go back and hit an overhead, you have to establish that foot again, and he did not there, and that's a fault.
Oh, just long. I love that you mentioned the bus tour, Dave, because this is our second stop, beep, beep, on the bus tour. We'll be heading to our third and final bus stop in Atlanta next weekend. So it's been a fun little tour.
10-8-1. This is match point for this match.
Right.
And there it is.
There it is.
But we are going over.
We are going to 15. No, we are going to 15 now.
Yep. Apologies.
So Scott and Yvonne come back, win those 2 games, and now we will play one more game to 15. They're going to take a little break, and then we'll be back for that game to 15.
And if you're new to pickleball or new to how tournaments run, the reality is everybody gets a chance to lose one match. So they haven't lost a match yet. So that was their first loss. Now they've got to beat them 1-15.
All right, guys, we're going to take a quick break, and we'll be back with our tiebreaker game. about the upcoming match against.
It's not even freaking worth it. That sucks. That really sucks. That's just her whining.
Got one more.
We're back.
All right, guys.
So if you get out there, you're getting your money's worth, Scott.
I don't hear myself. Oh, it's because I didn't turn my headphones on. It's Scott Moore. He's
Scott,
talking to
hey,
us.
Scott.
It's the co-host of the Chicago Open. Are we doing like a little interview with you right now? What's your strategy going into this tiebreaker? Just keep up the same thing.
Not miss.
Okay.
An excellent strategy.
All right, I'm going to grade you on that, Scott.
If you don't miss one ball, Scott, you'll win.
They do have to still stay in the court, though. So, all right. We are back, guys. We have our gold medal match here for Mixed Senior Pro. This is the tiebreaker match. Yvonne Ting and Scott Moore came up through the consolation bracket, and they took the first portion of today's match in 2 games against Dave Weinbach and Gina Salento. So now we are going to the 15-point tiebreaker here to seal the deal for who is our gold medalist and who is our silver medalist.
That being said, our
tell
bronze
us,
medal
tell
match.
us again who won that.
Our bronze medal match between Callie Smith and Riley Newman versus Jesse Irvin and Kyle Yates. Callie and Riley came out on top, so now we have set our gold medal match up with Callie Smith and Riley Newman versus Ben Johns and Simone Jardim. That's fine. You can say it however you want.
Okay, thank you. Dave, remind us again for our senior pros who took our bronze medal today.
Yes, very well played by Joe Frasca and Linda Thompson. Very well done. And this is going to be interesting to see if Gina and Dave can get off to a nice start here. And they've played behind the whole day in this match.
That's a great start for Gina right off the bat.
Found that left side of Yvonne holding that backhand. Great ball.
That half buggy whip. We call it a half buggy whip.
The half B dub.
She would if she could, Scott.
Yes.
Scott told Yvonne to hit it. She tried, but Yvonne's just a little thing, guys. She needed about 3 more feet on her to get that one.
Uh-oh.
Ooh.
There's that wind.
Yeah, man, that just took off.
0-2-1. This is our game to 15 tiebreaker for our gold medal in Senior Pro.
Tough play for Gina.
Wow.
Ball off the tape. She got to run in and get it.
And then try and do something with it because you've got that big Paddle Tech P forehand staring at you.
Crushed it.
What did he do?
Crushed it. Chris was saying you correctly pronounced Simone's last name, which I am aware of. I was just giving him a hard time because I didn't want to admit that I was wrong.
She's just messing with me.
I appreciate the clarification and...
Ooh. Oh, we have an overrule here.
Oh.
We have an overrule there.
All right.
It's right in front of us. They appealed, and our referee was certain that that ball clipped the line. So here we go.
2-1-1.
And that's a good, basically a misdirect from Scott.
Totally.
Looks like he's going to pound that back to Gina and just kind of inside outs it to Dave.
3-1-1.
That's a great dig by Gina. Just force another shot.
Oh, we had a little score discrepancy, I think, here.
Yep.
But I think all the players are on the same page.
Correct.
Unfortunately, people were in their correct places, which that would have been the biggest issue there.
Yeah.
But the score being called wrong, obviously not ideal, but it was, it should be 3-1-2 now.
All right, I think everyone's on the same page now. 3-1-2.
Okay.
As Dave yelled "you" very loudly as he very clearly took that ball with no attempt to let Gina take it. So
you, while you're winding up, was an interesting, maybe little deception.
Ooh,
little
the
deception.
wind! Holy cow!
Oh, the no look
The
by
head fake.
Dave. Very nice, very
Tricky.
deceptive.
1-3-2. Yvonne Ting serving.
Dave giving Scott a little bit of a taste of his
Yeah,
own medicine with that kind of not no look, but a misdirect there.
Oh,
Caught.
hit the net there.
Yep.
Unfortunate.
Actually, Dave said you and let Gina take it
Oh,
this
he was
time.
4-1-1. We will, of course, switch sides at 8 during this game to
And that-
15 because the wind is a huge factor. And we got a timeout here called by Yvonne and Scott as Dave and Gina are going on a bit of a roll. So.
And again, a sprint to 15 here. So getting that lead can be difficult to overcome. Obviously, everyone has had both of a big lead happen and not happen for you in the past, but the switching sides is critical here because it's swirling. Finding that range on a third from one side is going to be different than the other. Scott likes to try that backhand serve. That'll spin differently on the other side. So, Gina has found a couple places to drive and attack the ball here in this game, and Dave has been a little more aggressive in getting that going. I think he likes to cut across, and we saw he had more of a problem on the other side of the court. So when they do switch, we got to see if they can continue that strategic approach to this third and final game here. Ooh.
Scott had it. He just he wants that one back. He puts that away 9.9 times out of 10.
Yep. Him and the timeout wizard are not friends.
No, they are not. How is that possible? Scott's the host here.
I know.
6-1-1. Ooh.
I almost, from here, and obviously it didn't because all four players didn't stop. It almost looked like it hit Gina's paddle first before Dave hit it.
Yes.
Like it looked like it from here.
It was definitely in the trajectory of the ball, Dom, no doubt.
Oh,
Ooh.
That's great.
Yvonne.
Scott's
That's all
finally
Yvonne
happy
right
with
there.
that.
That's all Yvonne right there, setting that up.
Great
Because
job staying in it.
The point construction by Gina and Dave was perfect, and Yvonne just said, enough. I'm going to block this back in there, and then you're going to have to deal with another ball, and that was unexpected. Find that forehand, different ball.
All
Set
right,
up
we are
Dave.
at 8-1 here, so we're switching sides, and we will definitely see if this makes a difference because, my goodness, the wind has been outrageous this match, so we'll see if it changes any of the momentum here, if Scott and Yvonne can get back in this game here. Dave Weinbach and Gina Salento
Deep
up
in
pretty
thought
handily
here,
here.
too.
Yeah.
They're having a moment. They're having a partner moment over there.
Oh, and Gina just kind of gives us a little smile over there.
Oh.
She's, I mean, honestly, she is one of the most easygoing people there are. And so having her and having that kind of attitude, I think has helped her all day long. Just staying loose, not trying to do too much. She started off a little shaky in the first game, but I think she's kind of calmed down here.
8-1-2.
Great job by Gina.
Baby buggy whip.
Exactly. And you saw Dave did not try to drop it to Yvonne into that wind. He dropped it straight ahead to Scott. Scott's backhand is not going to hurt you off the bounce there.
9-1-2. Yvonne and Scott have some work to do if they want to stay in this.
And interestingly there, Scott and Yvonne did not switch. So that's the first time we've seen that. So they're pulling out every stop here way down in the game to 15.
1-9-1. They're going to need to go on a tear. Oh, yeah. I thought the wind was going to help him out on that.
Yeah.
Dave left the floor, but decided that was going out, which without the wind, it probably would have. 2-9-1.
3.
Excuse me, 3-9-1.
Yeah. 3-9-2 coming in here.
I was gonna make like a really bad like song play off of your little buggy whip situation.
Ooh.
I think it's just 2.
Is it?
How dare you, Dom?
It's
Make
windy.
me look like a fool.
It's windy. I can't hear.
Now you're right,
So-
Tom.
Now I'm right. So I think Yvonne, if she's gonna go and dink with Gina like that, she's got found a rhythm with that
Yes.
forehand roll. She's got to go inside out with her. She's got to push that to her backhand in the middle, even if Dave's there. Okay, if she keeps it low and Dave hits it, fine. But take Gina out of that rhythm.
So comfortable now versus the first game. Such a difference.
9-3-1.
Oh yeah, Yvonne hit
job.
that one. She listened to Scott.
She sure did. All right, we're up over 450 here watching this senior pro gold medal match. We have our regular pro medal gold medal match. Ooh. Scott very unhappy with that line call.
So we have a timeout here.
All right. Jigsaw hydration break timeout here. I think Scott's going to need to walk off that one.
Yep.
It's very frustrating as a player, obviously, feeling very certain about a line call and having it go against you. And the refs can't really make a call either way if they didn't clearly see it. So how do you stay in this mentally after this?
That's so if you're pretty darn certain that you think it was in, it is hard to put that away, especially the score of this. I mean, there's 5 points left. I think they're at 10 here, and you feel like you just got the ball back. So
we unfortunately cannot replay that point.
No,
to get a line call on that one.
Scott is got to just settle in, hit a good return, and get that ball back again.
All right, right, it's 10-3-2 here as we come back. Let's see if Yvonne and Scott can soldier on. All right. Timeout Wizard.
Timeout Wizard worked.
I mean, you gotta. I mean, if I'm Scott and I'm really upset about the call, like you gotta think he's gonna come out of the gate
fired,
very aggressive, and just kind of like, all right, none of this messing around. If he can get his paddle on the ball. Oh, Chris Powers, if you're watching on YouTube, you can rewind the video and rewatch that point. Feel free to do that if you're on our YouTube stream. Let us know what you guys think about that line call.
All right, so Yvonne and Scott right there finally getting off 3. They've been on 3 for a while now. Let's see if they can get some momentum going here.
Great shot.
Great attack by Gina.
So they've done a couple things. Dave's coming over. He's pushing the ball. He's making sure it bounces in front of Scott's backhand. Scott's bringing it back to Gina. She knows when you and your partner are in rhythm, in sync like that, you're setting each other up. That's the beauty of this game, and it's working.
A big hello to Dan Schumann, who's watching out there. One of my boys from Wisconsin.
Oh, great hand.
Oh, the signature chest bump from Dave Weinbach.
Wow.
Can never go too long without seeing that, eh?
No, they didn't end up on that side of the point, but Yvonne, unbelievable. Those hands. Reset after reset after reset.
12-4-1. Behind the back from Dave there, but just wide.
Wind.
Yvonne.
Great shot by Yvonne.
Oh, that's
dirty.
a great shot.
Filth.
Filthy garbage shot.
Hey, Dave's like, what did you just do?
And you can see how loose they're playing. They're talking with the lead. I mean, just the demeanor of these two versus the first 2 games is night and day.
Gina, what work.
Wow.
Keep getting it over there.
In the work.
All right, we got a timeout called here. Oh, we have a technical warning.
Did he call a timeout he doesn't have?
I'm not really sure.
Yep.
Was that
So
the
they
was
were
that the
warned
situation?
for, I believe. I didn't hear him perfectly from where we're sitting here, but I believe they might have called a timeout they don't have there.
Just a little too much from Scott.
So many points have looked like this in this game. Dave step in, go to the backhand. Scott brings it down. Gina's waiting on it, rips a hard topspin ball over there. It's kudos to them for finding the point the way they wanted it. And they're getting it a lot, and that's why they have the lead.
Scott a little.
Dave saying that's a long way to come across the court for a senior player.
12-4-2. Scott's finally getting some of those putaways that he's been looking for.
That's 2 in a row for him. Let's see if they can kind of turn that into some momentum and a crooked number instead of this one at a time stuff. They've been, they were on 3 forever. Now they're on 4. Let's see if they can get something more than one. Oh, Yvonne had that spot. She just missed it. A little out in front of it, actually.
Yeah.
4-12-2. Just wide. Wasn't long, but just a little wide on that one. We are in our tiebreaker gold medal match here in our mixed senior pro division.
Go seniors.
Go seniors.
Good shot
My
by
favorite
Dave.
is Dave yelling at Gina which balls are hers when there's literally, he's not anywhere near them, and he's just like, yours.
You know,
She's like 6 feet away. Like,
It's to her forehand on the sideline.
I mean, I think it's back to that confidence from everything they're doing now. I mean, look at that shot. That shot was not going in the first game by her.
Oh.
Oh, boy. Now Gina's initiating chest bumps, and now they're at gold medal point here.
Championship point.
All right. Here is gold medal. Could be this point. Ooh, that looked very close.
Oh, she got it. What a point there. What a block by Gina.
Wow, quite the turn here for this tiebreaker match after Scott and Yvonne took the first portion, the 2 out of 3, 2 out of the 3. Pretty decisively.
Yeah.
So it's quite the turnaround here and adjustment for Dave Weinbach and Gina Salento, who are our gold medal winners for our mixed senior pros here today. So we will be in the booth chatting with them with Dom here shortly, but let's go to a quick commercial break from our sponsors and we'll be right back.
Having a tough time getting better? Our 3-day Level Up Pickleball camps feature a low student pro ratio and offer personalised training from the best pros in the game. Level Up will take you full circle through the point building process by teaching proper stroke mechanics, positioning and winning game strategies. Each camper also receives a personalised before and after video, an instructional manual, product discounts and more. Discover how good you can be with Level Up Pickleball camps. Visit us today at leveluppickleballcamps.com.
Slightly favored backhand. With hand-eye coordination.
Not only is the speed and the power there, the consistency there, so then you can make every shot you can at every level.
Overall, I mean, I feel like I have plenty of feel, plenty of consistency as I'm hitting drops from the baseline.
That's probably the biggest thing for us is we need that consistency, like a big sweet spot.
Right.
And this Vanguard, holy cow.
The speed that I get with this paddle when I'm on the run is out of this world.
Game changer.
Pickleball is very, very different. 8 to 10 matches in one day, and each match could be 45 minutes. Being able to start and go and stop is very, very challenging. When I'm taking Jigsaw Health supplements, I have the confidence to stay out there all day, and I can stay focused, energized, and cramp-free. I wouldn't recommend Jigsaw Health to any of my opponents. You guys continue drinking whatever you're drinking right now.
I had no choice. You were awesome. I didn't want to answer to you.
All right, guys, I am in the booth with our senior mixed doubles pro open winners, Gina Salento and the one and only Dave the Badger Weinbach. Congratulations, guys.
Thank you so much.
That was a lot of fun to watch. I know I've seen you guys playing on the further courts today. You hadn't been on championship court up until now. Dave, I could hear you all day, grunting and battling it out. It was awesome, and it was awesome to have you guys out here.
Thank you.
Going into this match, you're playing against, two familiar players, obviously. Yvonne, hands of steel. All she does is block. She gets everything back, it seems like, right? What was your game plan going into this?
Well, Gina and I talked before the match, and, we really had two targets in that match. We wanted either Gina to go cross court to Yvonne's backhand or go down the line to Moore's backhand. We all know that Moore has arguably the best forehand in the history of pickleball. So if you play to that strength, you are going to come up on the losing end. So Gina got tick of me saying this to her, but
I did.
I said we have two targets. You can either go cross court to Yvonne's backhand, or you go down the line to
and I didn't always listen.
Scott's backhand. You know what? We came out a little slow early on, and we didn't really execute to that game plan. But, Gina is a gamer. Gina's played competitive tennis her whole life, and you just can tell she's a battler, and she stepped up, Dom, when it mattered the most in that tiebreaker. And when that tiebreaker started, I said, Gina, those 2 games, those 2 out of 3 don't even matter right now. All that matters is this one game to 15 for the gold medal.
That's
Absolutely.
Right. And, you can see he just went beast mode. Yeah. He knew he had to take over and step up, and he did, and I'm super grateful because it kept me motivated. And it's a big deal. I've never been in this arena yet, so this was a good first run.
It was absolutely awesome, and like you said, you had the 2 out of 3, started off a little slow, but you guys started off hot in that game to 15 in that tiebreaker. And when you started, Gina, going cross court with that little roll, they weren't dinks. They were dinks with a purpose, an absolute purpose to that sideline. You were putting so much pressure, and it allowed you, Dave, to step in that middle and pinch that middle and be aggressive.
Yeah, early on there, we all know in pickleball that have been around the game, when you get to that gold medal match, you got a long wait for the consolation round to catch up, and I think it was about 2 hours and 20 minutes that we were sitting in it, and it showed in that first game in the 2 out of 3. So we came out a little slow. But that's why it's important to come out of the winner's bracket, because then you get another chance.
Absolutely.
Tie-breaking game to 15 for the gold medal. And the Wisconsin duo stepped up, baby. Let's go.
Absolutely. And Gina, Dave, obviously I've known you for years. Gina, I've also known you for years. A lot of people didn't know that, and they were like, who is it?
I know, who's this girl?
I've known Gina for years. She's playing down in Florida. Met her through some people in Florida. Has been playing now and taking this a lot more seriously now, playing a lot more, teaching a lot more. It's great to see. And if people didn't know who Gina was before this, Dave, they know who she is now, right?
They sure do. Thanks, Gina and some friends of hers come from Milwaukee to Madison every couple of weeks and play with me and my friends. And early on, I saw a lot of potential in Gina's game. And I'm not going to take any credit. She's worked very, very hard over the last year and a half to be able to really be on this court with the best senior players in the world. And it's a credit to her for putting in the time and the effort and really stepping up when she had to. So, Gina, great job.
Thanks for believing in me, Dave.
Well, guys, congratulations.
Thanks, Dominic.
We'll see what you guys are going to do tonight to celebrate. Let us know tomorrow. We'll see how you guys are tomorrow morning. So, thank you guys so much for being here. We appreciate it, and congratulations.
Thanks, Dominic. Thank you. Thank you.
Right, Kyle Yates, court 2.
So, how did you do?
Won that one. On to the next.
Michelle Esquivel, court 3. Ben John, Joey Ferrarius, center court.
Gotta go.
Lucy Kovalovica.
Good luck.
Irina, court 3.
This paddle is my paddle of choice, the Vulcan V550. It generates, gives you a lot more pace and speed with the ball, which a lot of people lack. When serving, you can get that ball to go to a deep corner, whereas with other paddles, you might not be able to get that ball to go so fast. Once you start off the point with that incredible heavy serve, you're able to work your way up to the net, and this paddle gives you the perfect amount of power as well as control. And since it's a longer paddle, when you're up at the kitchen line, you can also reach more balls that you normally wouldn't be able to reach with a standard paddle. And with it being a little bit longer, you're able to pull off cool shots like the Ernie. The Vulcan V550 is the best paddle out there.
Slightly favored backhand. With hand-eye coordination.
All right, guys, we're back here in the studio. Coming off of their bronze medal match where they took down Kyle Yates and Jesse Irvin is Riley Newman and Callie Smith. They are getting prepped right now to jump into the gold medal match against Simone Jardim and Ben Johns. Guys, congratulations on that first win, but you're halfway there, right? You guys have some work to do. Going into playing against these guys, what are you guys looking forward to do? Callie?
Our game plan's to pick apart Ben's weaknesses. He's got lots.
He's got tons of them, right? So we're trying to pick apart all those weaknesses, right?
No, just go out, play our best. I think some part of our game plan worked a little bit last time, but we just need to be a little more selective, I think, on when we choose to be more aggressive and just play it by ear.
Yeah, Rye?
I mean, it was a good match coming off the bronze medal, so now we got some momentum. The job's not finished. Okay, we got one more to go. Well, actually, hopefully 2 more.
Right.
But Callie and I are starting to play a little better here at the end of the day, and we're going to give it all our 100% effort.
A little better at the end of the day. You're in the gold medal match. I think you've been playing well enough all day. You got here. The question that we're all thinking right now, how's the thumb?
So the thumb hurts a little bit.
Okay.
You can even still see the blood between the tape. But you know what? Rub some dirt on it. Get back out there. That's what my parents have always taught me. Okay, I'm not going to be sitting out. This is time to show up.
Right, exactly. And I mean, if Lindsay was watching, she'd tell you to suck it up.
Suck it up.
Callie's too nice. She's not going to say anything to you.
But Lindsay would be. If he broke his leg, I'd be like, get up.
Right, exactly. So congratulations, guys, for getting here, getting to the gold medal match. I'm going to let you guys get out there, warm up a little bit, and we're going to get going with this match in the next couple minutes. So congratulations, guys. Hopefully we'll see you guys back here.
All right, thanks, Tom.
All right, guys. Good luck, guys.
Does she really need to be right here?
I mean, come on, it really ties the room together, Rob.
That's ridiculous.
Yeah, well, like, that's your opinion, man. Irina abides.
Not only is the speed and the power there, the consistency there, so then you can make every shot you can at every level.
Overall, I mean, I feel like I have plenty of feel, plenty of consistency as I'm hitting drops from the baseline.
That's probably the biggest thing for us is we need that consistency, like a big sweet spot. And this Vanguard, holy cow.
The speed that I get with this paddle when I'm on the run is out of this world.
Game changer.
All right, guys, I'm here in the booth with Ben Johns and Simone Jardim. We are here pre-game of the gold medal match for the Mixed Doubles Open. We're about 15 seconds late from the entertainment. Simone was just singing to us some taco
I'm not sure
song.
if it was entertainment.
You guys are clearly loose. Okay, ready to go. Nothing tense about this. Game plan going forward. You've played them once already. You've given Riley a bloody thumb. So what are we looking forward to in this gold medal match here?
Well, it should be fun. As far as strategy goes, I guess the pressure is more on them as the ones coming out of the opportunity bracket. So yeah, I think we'll just play our game kind of like we did last time, go with the same game plan. If we need to adjust, we'll go from there.
Yeah. Simone?
I mean, the biggest thing for Ben and I, and knowing our tendencies as well, that most of the time, instead of worrying so much about them, is worrying about us and making sure that we start off well. Sometimes we tend to start these matches like we're asleep, too flat-footed. So making sure that we are ready right out of the gates, and that way we don't get into a hole right away.
Right.
And, yeah, we've done that a couple of times, and it's not fun because you have to like claw your way out of it.
Right, and it seemed like, when you get this and you but when you get through the winner's bracket quickly, you end up sitting around a little bit. And I've seen you guys over. I seen you guys sitting on the other court, and you guys were hitting, trying to stay loose.
Yep.
But again, it's no comparison to getting game points in match play.
Yeah.
So, key for you guys, getting off quick and starting early. And like Ben said, no snoozing, right?
Sounds right.
Sounds right. So, again, congratulations for getting this far, guys. Hopefully I see you guys in about 45 minutes to an hour for one last interview and a check.
Thank you, Dominic.
Sounds like a plan.
Congratulations, guys, so far, and we'll see you guys soon.
Thanks.
Go again, until you strike just right, until the ball sings, until the other guy blinks, until the court's clear, and the sun sets, until you see it in your sleep, and wake up swinging. Go again, till you can't miss, until you can't lose. Go again, and again.
I think this is going to be our most successful launch ever. I'm really excited.
Hey, everybody, I have your coffee.
Awesome.
There you go, boss.
Ben, mine was supposed to be iced. I asked for soy milk.
I ordered a 9-shot, 1-pump mocha, non-fat, no whip with exactly 4 shakes of cinnamon. This is only 3.
I'm sorry, guys. I can fix this. Let me just get these back.
You should probably stick to pickleball.
Mine's plain water.
All right, guys, we are officially 1 minute away from our mixed doubles pro open division gold medal match. Dun, 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 dun.
Again, get that Spotify playlist, everybody.
Goodness.
Someone get me a record deal.
Seriously.
It has been a long day in the booth.
But we have had an unbelievably fantastic time. We hope you guys have too. We're about to close out day 1 here of the APP Jigsaw Health Chicago Open. We are finishing strong with our Selkirk sponsored gold medal match here to end out the day. We, of course, have, I am Lauren McLaughlin, joined in the booth by Dominic Catalano and Dave Fleming. We have been the voices of today, so hopefully you guys have enjoyed the stream and the commentating and the interviews and the commercials and the songs and the dancing and everything and the modeling.
Yes, don't forget that.
We are a full package deal, guys. There's nothing we cannot do. Nothing. Rosemary. Sing it, Lauren. Thank you so much. Laura Patterson.
Rosemary, we love you and we love you for watching,
Nope,
but please
just
don't encourage her.
Laura Patterson says, please tell Dave I say hello.
Oh, hi, Laura.
Hello, hello. So, yeah, guys, we're about to kick off our gold medal match. Share this stream to everybody that you know. Get everybody on here watching. It's going to be a great match. We got Callie Smith and Riley Newman serving to Ben Johns and Simone Jajin.
Nice, Lauren.
I think everybody wasn't sure. What did you guys think?
Really close. That might have been long.
I thought it was out as well. But I don't know what the call was. The call was in because nobody could tell.
Ben and Simone couldn't really see it, so in
and I'm sitting right on the line.
In pickleball fashion, they couldn't really tell, so they called it in.
And of course, a big happy birthday to Callie Smith. I'm sure she would love to add a gold medal to her birthday presents for today.
And a check.
And a check. We have a $25K purse here at the Chicago Open.
Just aggression again out of these two coming out the gate. Step back, just crush the fourth there.
Oh, Ben caught him.
So interviewing both of these teams before the match and the pre-game gold medal match, Callie and Riley a little more, not to say focused, but a little more ready to go. And it's not like Ben and Simone weren't, but Ben and Simone were very loose, which you would imagine they would be. That's just a great shot.
Yep.
Again, placement over power.
And that little inside out by Simone that caught Riley just a little bit, just set off that exchange that just kept getting worse for Callie and Riley. Nice hands.
Big shout out to Steve Haast and Bob Swisshelm, who are our refs today for our gold medal match. And of course, big thanks to all of our refs this weekend, led by Byron Frezzo and Mark Pfeiffer. Jesse's name is Irvin. That is how you say it, guys. Not Irvine, Irvin.
Direct from her mouth.
Correct. Oh, almost thought that was
when the paddle comes up above his head, terror.
2-1-1 here in game 1.
There it was again. That's just tough. I mean, again, you're playing number 1 female, number 1 male, teaming up, and you could get, you know, in other sports where you have top players playing with each other, where they don't mesh. That is not the case here.
No.
Not at all.
This is indeed a gold medal match for anyone who is not sure.
There it is again, that inside out forehand attack. caught Riley. Just Simone working that. And I think to your point, Simone's game is so precise that she sets up her partners. Sometimes they hit it off the wall. Doesn't happen from him very often.
Like that right there.
5-1-2. Someone was asking what happened to Kyle and Jesse. Kyle Yates and Jesse Irvin took our bronze medal match. We unfortunately were not able to stream that today, but we will make sure and have all of our medal matches tomorrow for you guys. Don't worry.
Yeah, that was the path for Riley and Callie.
Oh, that was the wind. The wind took it from her.
Yeah, absolutely. That wind held it up and didn't allow her to extend. Or actually allowed her to extend, but too far.
1-5-2. There's that nice two-handed backhand from Riley there. You'll see that all game long.
Yeah, you saw a short return again, stacking, so Simone had a long way to run in it. And even at her skill level, it's hard to contain that when you're on the move. In Arizona, that was over. Not today.
5-2-1. Ben Johns serving. Six, 2-1. Wow. Ooh, that was long.
Yeah.
He had her just a little long there.
Again, he attacks that right shoulder and makes it tough even if she is going to get a paddle on that ball.
So well disguised, just missed it.
Oh, great point.
Great defense. Callie bends around the post, gets it back in play. And Simone even had a backhand overhead that they covered as well.
2-6-1. Good effort. I appreciate that Callie did that sort of disguised flick up at Ben. I mean, she'll take it to Ben just as easily as anybody else. She's not afraid.
She ain't scared.
Just wide.
That's a great job by Riley inserting himself there. Even if it was just a cross-court push to get Ben involved, that opened everything up. Unreal.
There's the patented flying Ernie.
Backhand.
Yes.
So beautiful.
Makes it look very easy.
4-6-2. Callie and Riley closing the gap a little here.
That's a great job by Riley.
Callie caught Riley in her arms on that one after he flew over to that. 5-6-2. Oh, Callie. Oh, nice. Good D, and we are tied up.
You know, Callie's coming off winning the Grand Rapids Invitational that we had on the first stop on the bus tour. And watch her paddle position. It's very unique. Holds it right out in front of herself, but she is able to go toe-to-toe with Ben, and it's not something we'd recommend to everybody, but it works so well for her.
Come on.
Oh, there it was.
Wow.
And we talked about
What
that a little bit
defense.
last weekend was putaways at this level to the baseline. It's not going to work.
Nope.
They're going to come back. You have to go and hit that angle. And Ben was just hard back, baseline. Simone went sideline. That was it. That was
wow.
two
I know. I literally was
net
like,
cards.
that did that net over
Twice.
both those. 6-6-2. Nice setup for himself by Riley there.
Using the tape very well.
And his anticipation is second to none. He saw a ball that was floating and got in there and has the athleticism to get there.
Same guy. Did that.
We all make mistakes.
Happened.
6-6-2. There's her going at Ben. Oh, look at that. See?
Wow.
She ain't scared of no ghosts.
Wow, okay.
Ben Johns being the ghost in this
Thank you.
scenario.
Thank you. There's something strange in the neighborhood, apparently.
Look at her. I think she's gone at him 3 times in a row now. 2 of those 3 times she has come out on top.
Yes.
Honestly, I feel like Ben's probably not used to it coming at him quite so aggressively, maybe.
I mean, what a
And
run of
next.
5 points here
Fantastic.
for these two.
Tough. When you're that good, you just make the adjustments on the fly like Simone's doing right there. That's perfect.
6-8-1. Seven, 8-1. Simone Georgine serving.
Oh, that's it. Riley waited.
Yeah.
He was waiting for that. Just kind of creep.
But again, set up by Callie going after Ben.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, just long.
All even. 8-8 here.
That's what a gold medal match should be,
That's
ladies
it.
and gentlemen.
8-8-2 is that score. Ooh, got enough. We've had a couple little firefight exchanges and then good eyes by both sides letting ones go long. She was going at Ben again.
Heat.
That was
a heat
was
check
right to Ben.
there. That was a heat check right there.
Mm-hmm.
I love it though. I absolutely love it.
I mean, there's no
8-8-2.
reason to play with fear, and
No.
she plays with none.
Nope. Ooh, sad on that one.
Yes, he did.
He was right. That two-handed backhand.
I mean, as soon as Simone hit it, she kind of knew.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. 9-8-2. Oh, Riley got about 5 out of 6 of those. Unfortunately, the 6th one was what did him in.
Mm-hmm. It's another great run. Put him in front.
Yep.
8-9-1. He was waiting on that too.
It's that anticipation. I mean, I cannot tell you how difficult it is to be constantly on the right side of the paddle like he is. And what I mean by that is he's got a forehand ready when he's getting that and a backhand when he's getting the other, and he's all over it.
Oh,
Wow.
that was a Lindsay Newman special right there, hanging out on the side of the kitchen, waiting for a ball to come in her sphere.
What's up, Lindsay, if you're watching?
Someone was wondering where she was. She is indeed very pregnant. So she's sitting this one out.
Riley's fired up here. He's focused as all get out.
10-8-1, our first game point here. Game 1 of this gold medal match. Another chance at it here.
Simone takes a nice deep breath here. Get ready for this return. See if they can get this back. See what Simone does so well. She hits the cross-court dink both ways, as far as she'll roll it and then she'll cut it. And so she's putting 2 different spins on it. Callie can't get as comfortable. She knows what it is because she can see it, but Simone's changing it up. Even though she's going to her forehand every time, Simone's either cutting it or rolling it. She's doing 2 different things to it and making it a little more difficult for Callie.
We got a Jigsaw hydration break here, timeout from Riley and Callie, I think just after losing that serve on the game point, trying to just sort of regroup a little.
Yeah, like that timeout a lot. You had two game points there. Didn't quite get them. You're still in a fine lead position here. Go take a break. You know, no strategy to talk about. They're toe to toe here.
Yes.
Got a lead. Just, you know, they're taking care of themselves right now, and sometimes that's all you need. You don't need any strategy. There's nothing to talk about. Keep playing well.
Big shout out again to Steve Hast and Bob Swisshelm, who are our 2 outstanding USA pickleball referees here doing this gold medal match for us. Big thanks to them. All right, it is 8-10-1 here in game 1 of this gold medal match. That timeout went the wrong way.
Yes, the Wizard. The Wizard's struggling in the medals. Getting a little
9,
tight.
10, 1.
The Wizard is tight.
Needs to stretch.
You can hear it's getting a little windy.
9-10-2. See if Callie and Riley can stave them off one more point here.
It's a big hold for them.
Yeah, it is.
So now it's a deuce game. Now it's anybody's. Now you're evened up here.
Yep. But Simone and Ben have the momentum right now as they've gotten the last 2 points. 10-10-2. Callie and Riley really need to get that serve back.
All right, here we go.
Now
Game point.
The other way.
On the other way. Yes,
we've switched
exactly.
it. Game point here for Simone Jajim and Ben Johns. Game 1. Wind
They hold.
assist. All right.
That's
Live
a
to fight
big
another
hold
point.
here.
10-11-1.
Wow.
What a point. You just hate to see, I mean, you cannot leave any error of a ball anywhere near Ben John's paddle, which is what just happened there.
Oh, miscommunication in
yeah.
the middle.
Yep. Can't have that here against,
No.
not against Ben
Not
and
at
Simone.
10-11 too.
No.
All right. Game point again here for.
Oh, boy.
That was close.
Very close.
Great anticipation in the middle again by Riley.
Very generous line call.
That was close.
It was really close.
I couldn't tell.
Nope.
Ben sitting there.
I mean, goodness gracious. All right. Well, what a fantastic start to our gold medal match here. Game 1 going 12-10 to Ben Johns and Simone Jajim against Riley Newman and Callie Smith. We'll, of course, just be taking a quick break here before we come back for game 2 with a side switch. Are there adjustments to be made?
I mean, both teams playing very well.
Yeah.
I don't think there's much adjustments that need to be made, as there is execution that needs to be done.
Mm-hmm.
Riley and Callie almost need to have that, blank out.
Yep.
Forget it. It's over.
Mm-hmm.
It's done.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, they had game point on their paddle.
Yes, they did.
But you got to forget that now. You have to come back and focus on this second game. That first game's over. There's nothing you can do about it. I had a coach tell me once, it's like the Gettysburg Address. It's history.
Wow.
Oh,
okay.
It's so deep.
Nice.
That's for Doc there. But yeah, I mean, you just got to forget about it. It's over and done with. Nothing you can do about it. Come back, focus on game 2. Keep your game plan right there. I think they have a good game plan. And for Ben and Simone, it's come out and execute still.
Yeah.
Continue to execute.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Dom, I'm sure some people may be asking, well, why are there 2 referees? All day I'm watching one referee.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Why are there 2 referees out there, Dom?
I mean, it's a big match.
It is a big match.
But it's just better to have 4 eyes than 2, right? And so both of these refs are watching the kitchen line and just kind of keeping an eye out. So having more eyes on the court, always a better thing.
Couldn't agree more.
Mm-hmm. All right, we're into game 2 here, everybody. All right, Callie starts off with what we were seeing game 1, going at Ben. Love to see it. All right, that's going to be a quick side out. 0-0-1 for Callie Smith and Riley Newman. It's our gold medal match here. Ooh, just wide there. 1-0-1. Helps to be tall on those points, eh?
And shaky and bakey right there in a big way.
400 degrees.
Yes.
To 3.
Yes. Get that oven preheated, please.
$2.02.
That's just, I mean, Ben literally was I formation with Simone for that last ball.
Yep.
But
on the right side of the court.
Yeah.
0-2-1 now. Ooh, little yell from Simone there. 0-2-2. Oh my gosh, he clipped the net on that. He almost put that in the net. That would have been.
It was close.
He's laughing.
He was like, that was a little too close for comfort. Excellent point, though. 1-2-2. That was Simone.
Ladies and gentlemen, please put together
dead.
your Simone highlight reel. That is it right there. Backs off to play D and then freaking hammers a winner. Gorgeous.
2-2-2. She doesn't need Ben Johns.
That's for sure.
He's just there to look pretty. 3-2-2. Game 2. Oh, great effort by Callie there. And we got a timeout called by Riley.
That's a combo platter timeout there. It's a we're down a couple and we just ran a lot.
Indeed. All right, guys, if you're just joining, hopefully you've been watching all day leading up to this gold medal match. We've had quite a few fantastic matches that we've seen here on Center Court. We will have many more to come all day tomorrow and Sunday as well here at the APP Jigsaw Health Chicago Open in Naperville, Illinois at the Nike Sports Complex. Lovely little venue here. It's been a gorgeous day. I'm Lauren McLaughlin, live with Lauren. Feel free to head on over to my Facebook page. Give me a like and follow if you're feeling generous.
Do it.
And I'm joined by Dominic Catalano and Dave Fleming. It has been a pleasure spending the day with both of you.
Been an absolute great day.
Indeed.
All right, we got time in here. It is 4-2-2 in game 2 here of our Mixed Pro Open gold medal match.
Wizard.
He's back.
He's back.
He's back.
He's back.
The wizard only comes back when he's right now, I guess.
I know. That's now. I'll call it out.
All right.
I'm going to keep track
It's
of
true.
that.
2-4-1 is our score.
Oh my!
Riley gave up on it.
He did.
Riley gave up on it.
He
turned
lost it, I
around.
think.
Yeah. He got that
That's
ball
an
back
unbelievable
over.
get.
That was
Unreal.
a fantastic point. 2-4-2. I would definitely love to see a game 3. We'll see if Riley and Callie can make my birthday wishes come true.
No.
Oh, let's go.
Wow. So Ben, jump Ernie, cross court, dink Riley around the post.
All the shots.
Mark that
Mark
time.
that.
Mark that time.
Someone mark that down.
And then that. Same guy.
See, they're capable of both things.
Yeah.
Pickleball will not allow.
Nope.
4-3-1. Ooh. Our pros are not infallible. 4-3-2. Game 2. Long. Good thought, though.
I mean, he
He
did
loved
have
it.
it.
It's wide open, but
I mean, Riley was sitting middle. He just overhit it.
The ball just died. Ooh.
That's just great job by
Wow.
Simone waiting for her moment.
3-4-2. Just long. The thing is with it's so windy, you know, you're compensating for it. You're trying to, you know, sometimes you got to serve harder because the wind's in your face and then maybe it dies for a second. It's just, it's a lot going on.
oh my, the look over my shoulder to see where my partner is by Riley there.
Yeah, he did. I mean,
Yeah.
he switched sides
Yeah.
and looked to see where Callie was.
You know, obviously Riley normally playing with his sister Lindsay, Newman Nation, as I think they're now
they
known. So, you know, I think there's probably some growing pains and some learning curves here with Riley and Callie playing together.
Not too many pains ending up in the gold medal match.
I mean,
Kudos
you
to
know what
them.
I mean. You
I
know what I
totally
mean.
know what you mean.
The wind. Oof. Wow.
He was reading it right, just a half a step short.
It is not actually my birthday, guys.
It's Callie.
It's Callie's birthday. I was just playing on her birthday wishes, so my birthday was in April. Come and gone.
We're in need of a
What we
timeout
do.
here, I think.
I mean, we're close to the end here.
8-3-1 here in game 2.
All right, one more hold. They got to put a little bit of a run here. You can't let this get too far away here.
Now 8-3-2. Sorry. Oh, that was
close too.
Nope, there it is.
The paddle.
There it is.
Yep.
All right, it's going to be 9-3-2.
Yeah, these
Ben
guys
and Simone serving when we come back from this.
do not share our paddle on the pillow. I mean, let those things like dealing cards out on there.
Oh, it's so true.
Yeah.
Guys, it's been a pleasure. It's quite the day. And a lovely little gold match to finish us out here.
Yeah, absolutely.
And I think this sort of shows you just the level that Ben and Simone are playing at, because if you're watching this match and you didn't really pay attention to the score, you'd think, what is it, about 6-5 right now?
Mm-hmm.
It's so hard to score against those two, and when a couple errors happen and Ben goes bananas, Simone's solid, next thing you look up and it's 9-3.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
It happens in a hurry.
Time out here, yep. Big reminder and shout out to our sponsor Selkirk.
What's up, partners?
Yeah.
You guys know a little bit about Selkirk.
The
we
Wizard.
have
the Wizard.
Championship match on the
this
paddle
is gold
of Ben
medal
Johns.
point right here. 10-3-2.
Wow.
And he goes for it, and there it is.
There it is, guys. Fantastic match. Of course, amazing job by Callie Smith and Riley Newman, battling all day and putting on quite a show. I had some comments from people saying they'd never seen Callie play before, and you guys keep watching. She is
You'll see her plenty.
Unbelievable. Go back and watch the Grand Rapids Pro Exhibition that we streamed last weekend. She won it. Absolutely beast mode the whole day.
Yep.
Fantastic. So guys, we're wrapping up the day. Dom, why don't you go pop on over to the studio, chat with our gold medal winners, Ben Johns and Simone Jardim, and then we'll maybe say goodnight to all the lovely people today.
All right.
And
I'll see you guys over in the studio.
Yeah, go do it. Let's do a quick commercial break and we'll be right back, guys.
Kyle, why aren't you working?
I'm just taking a timeout.
Okay, well, this is your first one.
Kyle.
I'm just taking my second timeout.
Well, you got 15 seconds.
Yes.
Kyle, you've already used both of your timeouts.
But I have unlimited hydration breaks.
All right, guys, I am here with the Chicago Open Mixed Doubles Pro Champions, Ben Johns and Simone Jardim. Congratulations, guys.
Thank you.
We just talked about 45 minutes ago. You guys started off okay. It was not bad, right?
Could have been better.
Could have been better, right?
No, we did. Actually, we started well, and then
we peaked.
We peaked, and we
peaked a little early, right?
Also, like they started getting a little aggressive, and we got on our.
Yeah, you know, it's pretty windy out there, so some aggression can be good for a couple quick points. Yeah.
Right, exactly. And then they kind of turned it around, picked it up a little bit. They had 10-9-2 on their paddle. Was a big hold from you guys. You guys held, evened it up, and then eventually take that game 12-10. After that match, after that first game, not the match, after that first game, what are you guys thinking going into game 2?
Close it out, go home.
Yeah, close it out. Make sure you don't go to a game three. And you know, sometimes when you pull out a close game like that, where your opponent had some game points, they can kind of come out a little slower just because they're disappointed in that loss, and you can continue your momentum. And I feel that momentum in this game is super important, so we are just going to try to keep that in the second game, and felt like we did.
Yeah, and it did. You know, coming out in game 2, you guys started off quick. It was like a 2-0 lead really quick, and you kept that going throughout the game and kept that padding going all along.
I mean, once you win the first game, like for us, like we are in a good spot. For them, they are thinking, oh man, we gotta win the second game, the third game, and then a game to 15. That's a lot of work.
Yes.
So closing out that first game, I think it was huge for us.
Exactly, because you're kind of not putting the dagger in, but it's really hard from there, especially at this level.
Mentally,
Absolutely.
It's like, holy moly, we got to come up with a lot.
So, right, and that's exactly what we were saying, too, is after that game 1, they go and sit down knowing they had the game on their paddle, and then all of a sudden they lose it 12-10. It's deflating.
Oh,
you
for
know,
sure.
It really is. So, guys, congratulations.
Thank you.
Work today.
Thank you, Dominic.
I look forward to seeing both of you guys back in the booth tomorrow, bright and early in the morning. So congratulations on your gold medal, and we'll see you guys tomorrow.
Thank you.
Thanks, guys.
Slightly favored backhand. With hand-eye coordination.
Not only is the speed and the power there, the consistency there, so then you can make every shot you can at every level.
Overall, I mean, I feel like I have plenty of feel, plenty of consistency as I'm hitting drops from the baseline.
That's probably the biggest thing for us is we need that consistency, like a big sweet spot.
Right.
And this Vanguard, holy cow.
The speed that I get with this paddle when I'm on the run is out of this world.
Game changer.
My favorite paddle is the V520. It's more of a control paddle, which is great for my game because I'm certainly known as more of a defensive player, but it's still great for hitting a hard serve and drive the ball well from the transition area and from the kitchen. Go ahead and drive it at me. I'm ready to block it into the kitchen. I can roll it or I can slice it. Either way, I feel like it's gonna go in. With the soft feel of the paddle, I can dink all day. So go ahead and try to out-dink me.
We did it, guys. We did it.
Oh my God! Stop.
Mixed doubles day is done.
Dave loves it. He's encouraging you. It's awful.
Tap into your creativeness, Tom.
Oh God!
All right, guys. Lauren McLaughlin, Dave Fleming, Dominic Catalano. We did it. Mixed doubles day is done. We just talked to our gold medalists, and successful day, I would say.
Very great. It's so great to have a tournament going on again here in the beautiful suburbs of Chicago.
Gorgeous day.
When Ben and Simone play together as they did today, there's pressure on them to win, to play well, and they ran into a really tough new team, new man with a new woman on the
brain just
on the court.
Exploded,
and,
Dave.
Callie and I know when Callie and Riley replay this tonight, 10-8-1 in the first game. What if they get that? We'd be watching and commentating on pickleball now, but that was great. Senior pro went 3. Had Dave and Gina come back and take that. So I thoroughly enjoyed watching today.
Fantastic day. We had a great time in the booth.
Yes.
I've been eaten personally several times by the APP studio here.
Yes.
So we've had a bit of a gusty, windy day as well, which we saw affect some of the play for sure. Dom, any final thoughts as we wrap up our mixed doubles day?
No, it was a great day. We had some great matches on center court here on Onyx Stadium court. Was a lot of fun. That last match again was it was incredible. It was so close to turning in Riley and Callie's way. Like you said, they had 10-8. Look at that.
Wait, who are you?
I just want to thank Lauren for unmuting the microphones today. She did a really good job of unmuting the microphones.
Security, I don't know who this guy is. There's random people stealing mics.
That's the best.
Everybody, Kyle Salenko, No Smoke Productions, behind the curtain, behind the camera. He never gets any camera time, so we wanted to come say hello.
Yes.
That's true.
But I was saying about the match, again, Riley and Callie are going to play that back, like you said, Dave. 10-8 on their paddle for that first game, and then Simone and Ben, like they've done 1,000 times, come back, win it 12-10.
And a happy birthday to Callie Smith.
Happy birthday.
Yes, happy
Silver
birthday, Callie.
As she was walking by. Excuse me to interrupt. Sorry. Birthday girls. I'm sorry.
But
go.
No, it was a great day. Some great matches. And just looking forward to tomorrow, men's and women's doubles. As you can hear behind us, the courts are not empty. They're actually filling back up right now with all the players because they're wanting to come out and play some more and play with their men's and women's partners.
For sure, guys. Tomorrow will be a fan. You and very sadly, I will shed some tears tonight. You will be not a main figure of the booth tomorrow, as you'll be trying to win some medals instead.
Yes,
I'll allow
to be
it.
Very close to you on the other side of the fence.
That's true.
Tomorrow, so,
I cannot promise I'll get. You'd think the people that run this tournament would know it better. I'm just joking, but it sure is. We're talking to the pickleball people. I love it. It's the end of the day. No one cares anymore. We're just here talking to nobody, talking to ourselves.
We've been here for 12 hours, over 12 hours.
Guys, tomorrow we'll be back all day long streaming as well, right here on the APP Tour Facebook page, as well as the YouTube channel. Like, follow, subscribe, all the above so you don't miss any of the action. We'll be back 8 a.m. Central Time tomorrow morning for Saturday. Men's, women's, mixed.
No.
I heard it and I was like, no, those are two different things.
Doubles.
Doubles.
What a great way to spend a Labor Day weekend.
It sure is.
Let's go.
And, of course, go to kitschpickleball.com if you want to be as stylish as
venting all day.
Venting all day.
It.
This is some stylish.
I'm
going to be wearing something different tomorrow, so will Dom.
Of course I will be.
All right, guys. Well, let's close out to the day. Thank you so much for watching, everybody. We will see you tomorrow.
Thanks, guys.
Bye. Peace.